What is up, you dirty birdies? Welcome back to the Caleb James channel. If you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button, tickle the notification bell, comment anything you want. I've started to get bullying comments, and I love it. Talk your shit. I love it. Someone said I look like Colby Covington's younger brother, but with worse genetics. Another person said I was on the spectrum. That's hilarious. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, and I'll keep your mom coming. How about that? This is my dog, Lady. Lady, say hi. Hi, Lady. Anyways, today, I know what you're thinking. My hair is crazy. I'm trying to grow it out. It's in one of those awkward stages. Oh well. Oh well. Today's video, we are going to focus on the top 5 of the lightweight division. Lightweight rankings. See what kind of matchups we can make. See what I think the UFC should do. And yeah, so pretty much we got a ballin' champion at lightweight. One of the most well-rounded champions we have ever seen. And Islam Makhachev. This guy is Khabib's protege. He just knocked out Volkanovski in the first round with the head kick. Beat Volkanovski in a decision before that. Beat Charles Oliveira to win the belt before that. Beat Dan Hooker. Beat Bobby Green. Just beat everybody, and he is just killing it. He is killing it, and he is #1 pound for pound in the world as of right now. #2 in the UFC lightweight division is Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira lost his title fight versus Islam Makhachev, but he did just defeat Beneil Dariush in a very sad fight for Beneil Dariush. He was so close to the title. He just groping it, but couldn't get it. Could not get it. And so Charles Oliveira is coming off a win, so a lot of people think he deserves Islam Makhachev. Makhachev? I'll say it however the frick I want. But I'll tell you in a little bit why he doesn't deserve that. #2, Justin Gaethje, coming off and the reason I'm on my third fighter, but I'm saying #2 is because the champ of the division has a big old C next to their name. The champ is Islam Makhachev. 1 is Charles Oliveira. The #2 contender is Justin Gaethje, the new holder of the BMF belt. He recently beat Rafael Fiziev in a very closely contested fight. He did what a lot of people in the top 5 refused to do and actually fought an up-and-comer and got the win. With that, they made a rematch against Dustin Poirier for the BMF belt, the bad motherfucker belt. It's kind of a sideshow belt, but guess what? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool looking, and it's worth something. And he knocked out Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier just can't seem to win a title, even when it's a fake one. Yeah. So Justin Gaethje just knocked out Dustin Poirier via head kick, and he is ranked #2. #3, we have Dustin Poirier coming off a loss to Justin Gaethje. Before that, he had a win versus Michael Chandler. Before that, a loss to Charles Oliveira. Before that, a win, 2 wins against Conor McGregor. So he's kind of been up and down, up and down, up and down. Dustin Poirier is coming off the loss, though, via head kick. And #4, we got Armen Chavan, who just knocked out Beneil Dariush and staked a claim to fight Makhachev. He's already fought Makhachev once and arguably gave him one of his hardest fights. Armen Chavan is a beast. He knocked out Beneil Dariush in like 60 seconds with a fake knee, overhand right that just landed right on the button and put him out stiff. That is #4. And our 5th contender, we are tied. We have 2 #5 contenders. We have Michael Chandler, who's coming off a loss to Dustin Poirier, and we have Gamrot, who is coming off a win versus Rafael Fiziev, but that was because Fiziev got injured. It was just a whole ordeal. So, how do we matchmake these 5 contenders? How do we determine who gets the champion, who gets the #1 contender spot, and who should fight up-and-comers? I'll tell you fucking how right now. For starters, #3, Dustin Poirier does not deserve a big fight. Yes, he had wins over Conor, but he just got knocked out stiff by Justin Gaethje. He's had plenty of opportunities. He said he's just looking for big fights at this point in his career. But I think, unlike Gaethje, he doesn't fight top contenders. He doesn't fight the up-and-coming young, fresh blood. He's only fought people in the top 5, and they all keep rematching each other, and it's honestly kind of bullshit. So I would like to see Dustin Poirier fight maybe Beneil Dariush, possibly Rafael Fiziev, maybe even Gamrot. That's who Poirier should fight. Michael Chandler, ranked #5, is waiting for Conor McGregor. He's been waiting for a very long time now. There's rumors of them fighting at UFC 300. If they do, I'm going to go to that fight live. But Michael Chandler definitely has only fought aces since his UFC debut. He came over from Bellator. He fought Dan Hooker in his debut, and then he fought Justin Gaethje, and then he fought Charles Oliveira, then he fought Justin Gaethje, then he fought Tony Ferguson, then he fought Dustin Poirier, I mean, he's 2-3 in the UFC, but he's fought nothing but aces. So Michael Chandler, yeah, he does deserve that Conor fight. Let him get his money. If he gets a win over Conor, then it's going to really push him to superstardom, and he's going to pick whatever fight he wants. But for the time being, put him in a separate category. Let him wait for Conor. If he wants to waste the prime years of his career, which he's already probably passed, let him do it. Number 4, Armen Chavan, arguably one of the top people who should have a shot at Islam Makhachev. But I think he needs one more win. I would love to see him fight Islam Makhachev because I think that's the most competitive fight for Islam Makhachev and the biggest threat to his title reign. But there's someone else lurking in the corner. And no, it's not Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira just had a loss to Islam Makhachev in a non-competitive fight and didn't win the belt, and then beat Beneil Dariush. Armen Chavan just beat Beneil Dariush. That is why I think Armen Chavan and Charles Oliveira, number 1 and number 4, should fight each other for a number 1 contender fight. So who gets the title fight against Islam Makhachev? Justin Gaethje, the BMF, the craziest, the loveliest, calculated violence of anyone we've ever seen. He's got a great defensive wrestling background. He fought an up-and-comer in Rafael Fiziev, and then he knocked out Dustin Poirier. Now he has the BMF belt. I think we need to see some new fights, not just rematches and trilogies, and I definitely think that Justin Gaethje should get the next shot at Islam Makhachev. I think it could be a very competitive fight. I think it could be a very fun fight. I think his defensive wrestling, his overall just throwing bombs and leg kicks can spell trouble for Makhachev. I don't know who I'd lean in that fight. I'd make a predictions video for it should it occur. But yeah, that is what I think we should do with the UFC's lightweight rankings in the top 5. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry for my language. I just get really hyped up when it comes to UFC. Keep commenting, even if it's bad, mean comments. You're just helping the algorithm, so thank you. As always, guys, God loves you. Your family loves you, hopefully. And even if not, I love you. The teacher is always quiet during the test. And as always,